All right, if you're somebody watching this video that has experienced lag, screen tear, ping spikes, just overall poor optimization, your game just doesn't seem to be running that smooth, this is the video for you. This button, which I'm going to explain a little bit later in the video, has truly changed, from night and day to how I'm playing PUBG Mobile and how the game is running for me. What we're going to take a look at a couple clips of the bad experience that I've been having, I'd say the last month, about a month. I've made a couple videos about it, about the ping spikes, just asking what happened to the optimization. And there was an overwhelming majority of people that watched that video that have been experiencing the exact same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the before, what I did to fix the ping spikes and the lag, and the after. So that's what we're going to take a look at in this video. So let's start off so you guys have an idea of what I'm talking about. As you guys watch the gameplay, just doesn't feel, you can see the stutter all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and slow it down. And you can see right here, watch the delay here. If you look at the reticle, look, I'm getting hit markers way over here. Meanwhile, she's way over here. And you're going to see, I'm going to go down. Even when I'm knocked, when I'm crawling, it's just buggy all over the place. So if you thought that was bad, wait until you guys see this clip right here. So we're hopping in. Now, when I'm on this drop, I was looking at this. I'm like, wait a second. There's just a random T-Rex, that has, rendered in with nothing else. Oh, but wait, there's more. All right, I'm going to drop in. You can feel it. Look at that. Hands free. I'm not doing anything. And then even worse, you guys can see here, look, the buggy's just floating. What this actually is, this is the hot drop. But nothing is rendering in. That's what I'm talking about. It goes beyond just pings, lag, and or ping spikes, lag. There's a render issue. Look, we got weapons over here, over on the far left. Clearly, a lot of issues. It's not supposed to be like this. And you can just see overall that, look, nothing's loading in. And it's covered up, but my MS was probably, I think, like 50, maybe 60. Okay? And I'm trying to crawl, behind the tree again. You can see it lagging. Same thing here, going through smokes. All right, try to get a little drop shot right here, and watch. I'm going to scope in around smokes. Also very, very bad. And you can see, you can see the jolt. You can see the stutter. Very, very hard to play when this is happening to you. Leave a like if this has been happening to you as of late. Now I'm going to show you guys how I fixed it. All right, step number one is you need to log out of your account. Now, just make sure before you do that, make sure you have full access. Make sure you know your email and, of course, your login, depending on what social media account that your PUBG account is attached to. So make sure you have all that in order, in case you haven't logged out in a while. You need to get to this screen. This is something that I had never, ever done before. And what I'm talking about is this button right here, right there. The repair button, okay? It's something I don't think I've ever done it once until I just got to the point to where it was just so difficult to play, where I was willing to try anything to try to get the game working as it's supposed to, okay? So let me go ahead, in case you've ever clicked on it, this is what it looks like right here. So of course they have the routine repair. Then they have the restore default settings. Now, if you do this, you have to make sure that your stuff is uploaded to the cloud. When we're talking about your sensitivities and your HUD layouts, make sure those have been updated to the cloud. That's exactly what I did. If you're going to go and do the full shebang, the Control-Alt-Delete, that's the restore default settings. Also, what I did is I went ahead, I basically deleted everything as far as the maps go, as well as the initialization and the repair resources. It's like if your computer's running for, days, weeks, months on end and never being turned off. Same thing with your cell phone. Sometimes your cell phone might be a little bit buggy. When you restart your device, notice, and you turn it back on, everything runs a lot smoother. That's the best analogy I can come up with, what the repair button does. So now we've got, again, there's not too much to go through. It's very, very simple, very, very basic. Just be careful if you guys do this one that you make sure you have all your sensitivity saved and your button layout saved. If not, it wipes everything, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, because I already did the repair. Now that I've done the repair, let me show you guys what the gameplay looks like now. All right, so here we go, you guys. An engagement like this could have never happened before I did the repair button, all right? Look, my HP got down to about 10%. We scoped in. You could just look at the gameplay, okay? Now, no, of course, I'm not no pro player, right? But if you just look at the gameplay, look at how smooth everything is running. It's truly game changing. I'm very, very excited to see. I'm excited to see what I'll be able to do with this now that I've been able to fix this, because it's been a problem for so long. Thinking back, it might have been even 2, maybe even 3 months ago when I did a first video on this. Look, we're gonna go in ADS. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take out this guy, but just look at the first part of the video and how the gameplay was very choppy, very laggy. You just felt very sluggish, right? So I want to show you guys some sprays, from a little, longer range. We saw some CQC. I'm also going to show you guys when I'm in the blue, when there's smokes, when there's a lot of stuff going on. And the craziest part about it is it kind of started when I got my iPhone 14 Pro Max. That's kind of when all this started. When I had my Android, I never had to do the repair. So is it an iPhone thing? We have to do a refresh? Not 100% sure, but all I know is things are running so smooth, to the point where I was like, I have to get this out, because I know there's a lot of people that were suffering from the ping spikes and the lag issues, even though the ping was not shooting up. Look, I have 20 ping right now. Even though the ping wasn't spiking, like visually on the screen on the bottom left, it still felt as if you were playing like a 968 ms. As you guys saw, that mini wipe back there, there's smokes. There was, we were inside the blue. And everything is just buttery smooth because I hit that repair button. What do you guys think? Have any of you guys, this is when I always, have a call, to have you guys sound off in the comment section. Have any of you guys done this before? Am I late? Have you tried this out, basically? And has it worked for you? Because I'm telling you, it was night and day from when I did the repair, from before I did the repair. The difference is amazing, as you guys can just see. Just how buttery smooth how the gameplay is. Very, very excited. I do want to start, live streaming more, doing more gameplay live streams, playing with viewers, team codes, that whole thing. But I couldn't for so long because it just didn't feel, the whole stream experience, it just truly didn't feel how it was supposed to. Now, again, now that we've seen that, let's go back to what it was before. All right, let's just take a look one more time so you guys can see it. Just look at this. Look at the movement. Look at the movement and how everything is. Look at the chop. It's like, I think I was dropping down to maybe 25 frames, I'd say. Maybe 25 frames, maybe 20, if that. It felt bad, and especially with the render issue. But since then, I haven't had any render problems. I'm telling you, this is truly game changing, you guys. So anyway, go ahead and sound off in the comment section. Can't wait to read them all. Let me know. Look, as you can see, but luckily this is not an issue anymore. Now, hopefully the repair button is going to work for you as well as it did for me. But until the next one, this has been Riggs.